Hey Huaguis, how are you? It has been a long time since I did the last landed review. I know many of you love it, and today I'm going to bring you to Singapore cheapest freehold landed, and it's super far from my home. And now I'm going to set off and let's go there. Many people say landed prices went up so much already and no more budget to buy. Don't worry, this area I'm going to show you you may be able to buy because it's very low entry. Ha, you thought that the cheapest freehold landed is in very far OCRR, right? It's actually here, City Fringe in District 13. Yes, welcome, no? Macpherson Garden Estate. We have the Jalan Zembila, Jalan Muhibah, Jalan Setia. It is a famous landed estate that has small land plots. It is here in this area. You can see the land size here is smaller than other landed areas. So let me go to the other side. You can see that the land plots are bigger. Let's go back to Macpherson Garden Estate. You can see that the land plots are cute and small. The landed size in this estate will shock you, man. I tell you how small is the land size. A usual bungalow frontage is about 10 meters, semi-D 8 meters, followed by inter-terrace minimum 6 meters. It's 885 square feet, and you can see that the length is 18.3 meters. To check the frontage width of the inter-terrace, let's convert 885 square feet into square meter first. 82.2 square meters. Then you divide by the length, 18.3. That means the width is only 4.5 meters only leh. Can you park a car inside or not? Okay, let's go in And we will start from this street, Jalan Setia. I want you to be observant to see whether is there any traffic issue because the land plot is small. I don't know whether the car can park inside the car porch or not. You can see that most people park their car outside You can see the car porch I don't think you can fit the entire car I think the front of your car will be out of the land plot already. Okay. Let's keep it all to one side say hello. And let's see the car whether can park inside because I remember the land plot is very small Hey, not bad Hey, the car can go all the way in but the car is a small one Wow, can fit How to park car? How to park inside? No parking because the streets here are quite small and most of the cars can't park inside, so you anyhow park it will cause traffic issues. And number two, we want to see whether is there any new builds around this area. We don't want to stay in an estate whereby the people no dreams one but this is very big. This one very big and nice. Not bad. You see, we got people rebuilding Jalan Mulia. This is what you want to see in a landed estate Got people got dream, ambition to rebuild Wow, so big. This one so big Wow. You can see most of them actually renovated before. Because there are some type. Later I'll show you some type Wow, it's really original. Like you look at the roof, you know already. And all these landed properties, you can afford one. Later I'll be showing you the price. You see? You can see this one just sold. Wow, got Spider-Man Wow, also got Man United fan If you are Liverpool fans or Man City fans, you cannot buy in this area. Not bad here. This estate got character This is what I call Lu Chong this one. Now let's see whether is there any recent transactions. Macpherson Garden Estate. Most importantly, landed freehold, District 13. And D13 is City Fringe. Not bad. In the last 6 months, we have like 4 transactions. Not bad already because you can see just now, the landed estate is not very big. And this tree, easily you can tell, is a inter-terrace. This can be a bigger inter-terrace or corner terrace. Now let's look at the price. The latest one is the cheapest among these 4. Now let me show you where is it. Is this one. Look at the condition. To give you some recap, because the last landed video is done long time ago, I'm going to teach you about the 5 conditions of a landed property. 5 conditions, and they are original, livable, very livable, new, and brand new. So for this example, look at the roof compared to your neighbor. It's very original lah. And look at the gate, very retro stylo Milo gate lah. And this was sold for 2,458 per square feet, 2.175 million. Now you can use this as a benchmark for this type of condition inter-terrace in this estate. Once you know the benchmark of the original type of condition, then you just roughly got the value for each and different type of condition. It's very fun one. You see this type, you see the gate. Power! I like this type. Stylo Milo gate metal one. Now let's look at the next transaction. Hey, we have another 884 square feet but this time sold at 3,100 plus per square feet at 2.8 million. Compared to this, is 600 over 1,000 more. The condition must be a lot better Let's go and check it out. 600k more for the same land size, also sold very recently. So what type of condition do you think this is? It's definitely not brand new. It's definitely not new. So I call this very livable. And this was sold at 2.8 million, 3,168 per square feet. This is the highest transacted per square feet for this estate right now. Very new build, you see? Wow, how many story? Is it 2.5? Now let's have some fun. What is the construction cost to build a brand new inter-terrace? The brand new build-up area should be around 2,000 square feet. Construction cost varies from 400 to better material, maybe 450 per square feet. So if you use the better material ones, that means it's about 900,000. And then take note, this is construction cost, not inclusive of GST. And you times another 9%, it costs you about 1 million to do a brand new inter-terrace. So just now, the first example, that person bought the original inter-terrace for 2.175. You add the stamp duty, construction cost and other miscellaneous costs, it should add up to around 3.3 million. That's a rough guide of how much it will cost you if you do it on your own. But if you buy from a developer, they may want to make some margin, they may sell you 3.8, 3.9 million. This is roughly like maybe 2.2 million. I guess if you build like 2.5 story, it will cost you plus GST, I think must prepare at least 1 million. Wow, power come. Wow, this one is a gem, you see? Nice, This one confirm you tear down, spend 1 million to rebuild entirely to 2.5 story Wow, I think this is one of the nicest house in this estate you see this type like kinda sandwich in between one left and right already quite big this one waiting for people to buy and review. The third transaction is a bigger land size, which is this house. This is a corner terrace, 1,439 square feet. Sold earlier this year. The condition for this, I think you are right already I call this livable corner terrace and it's sold for 2,210 per square feet, 3.18 million. A very interesting question. If you buy this very, very small landed, can we still make money? A good way to know is to see what is the price 1 year ago. And I found something exactly 1 year ago is this house, 889 square feet. Look at the car porch. The car already all the way in already. 1/4 of the car is still out of the car porch. And the owner very creative. They just remove the gate just like staying in Sentosa Cove. I want you to be observant. For this inter-terrace, can we say the condition is, I think you are right already. Can we say it's livable? It's sold at 2,418 per square feet, 2.15 million, which is very close to the first example at 2.175 million. But this was 1 year ago and the condition is much better. So although their price is about the same, the condition changes a lot. This is how much lender has increased in price just for 1 year. I did more research and I found out that the owner who bought this house did a major renovation and I guess should be done now. Yes, I found it. This is the one. On the left. Oh, this one best got style, got character. And then we go back 3 months before this, January 2023. This is the one, this size. Make a guess how much is this sold at. And we can say that this is very livable. Sold at 2,379 per square feet, 2.1 million only. Now I want to show you how much landed prices has went up so much in just 1 year and 3 months. Beginning of last year, you still can get this Now into this Do you see the huge difference or not? Even with such a small lender, can you make money in 3 years? Let's look at the profitability. So there's one transaction here, sold in roughly 3 years and made 500,000. Not bad. 3 years ago, the owner only bought this for 2.3 million. And 3 years later, recently sold at 2.8 million. And in many of my condo videos, I encourage people to own 2 condos. And the aim is to make 100,000 per year for each condo. So for those people who want to break through 100,000 per year, the only way is to go into landed. For those of you who have already owned 2 condos, you may want to consider to come into the landed segment. You see, January 2024, bigger land size, hold it for about 6 years plus, for 1.33 million. This one easily 200,000 per year appreciation. And wow, I saw some transactions, 4 years make about 1 million, which means per year 250,000. And one latest very good news from my one-to-one member, they are doing very well in their business. They were looking at landed properties, and I recommended them to choose this huge land size compared to a small land size with better condition. And they texted me recently. They saw their neighbor transacted recently at 7.3 million. So they asked me, paper profit 1.18 million. I do coaching for my members, and almost every day my one-to-one members buy something, and I really forgot when they bought this house. Wow, 1.18 million is how many months after you buy? They bought in mid-Jan, and they literally made about 1.18 million in paper gain and they are my record holder now. And they remember that early Jan is when they give check, and to the latest transaction is about 3.5 months. So they thank me thanks for my guidance, totally worth more than the consultation fee. I do landed consultation also. There's a lot of factors, more than the things that you look for when you buy a condo. There's a lot of stuff lah. You buy number 4, T Junction, West Sun, all this stuff. So I will look out for you, and I will do the value and guide you to buy at my target price, so that you won't be 菜头. And once you are not a 菜头, I will guide you to become a giant huat kueh lor. I hope you like this landed series. If you like it, I will do more of such landed videos. I wish you all huat, and I see you in my next video. Take note don't face main road if you know MacPherson Road, it's a very busy road, very noisy. Demand is also lesser, but inside don't face the road. This is what I call T junction When you see there's the traffic coming cannot buy the house on my left don't take don't nice. Yeah, but don't buy. These are called like 路冲T junction